Hey guys, Camille here. I am so excited to be coming to you from my bedroom floor because that is what made sense as far as background, brightness, all the things to make this video as good for you guys as possible. For those of you who may not know me, my name is Camille Kurtenbach. I'm the founder and CEO of Positivity Platform, and this is going to be my series on getting my modern allergy management testing done. I received my results less than 24 hours ago from this company about my sensitivities to up to 750 things. They took 5 samples of my hair, I mailed it to their facility, and they tested it, and I actually got my results back in like a week. I found out about this from my friend Stephanie, which I will tag her information in the written part that is accompanied with this video, and it cost me about $160. But they test for 750 things, and so this video is gonna kind of be going over what they test for, kind of how to comprehend it, and what mine said. So they have 3 categories that show up on my sensitivities or my intolerance part. And they have a green level, a yellow level, and a red level. So green is level 1, and these are items that show an emotional response, but they are okay to consume. The yellow level is level 2, and these are items that are recommended that you consume in moderation. Overconsumption of these items can cause them to become an intolerance in the future. And the last one is red, which is a level 3-4, are items that are shown in high tolerance in your body. So would use this test as a tool to be aware that something is happening within your body when you consume these foods. Whether that intolerance is something tolerable or not varies with each individual. So I could take this and go see an allergist and have them test further to determine if something is a legit allergy. But for the purpose of this, I am doing this to get my bloating and inflammation under control. And this seemed like a good first step because I already am working out. I already stay hydrated. I even have my water here with me on a daily basis. I work out 5 or 6 days a week. I move my body. I am, for the most part, healthy. And so I wanted to know why my body was reacting to certain things and if I truly had an intolerance or if I want to go down the road and get tested for an allergy. So that is kind of the overview of what it is, why I did it, what it costs. And so now I'm going to go over a couple things of kind of what stood out to me. So obviously 750 things is a lot. And I guess I don't know what other people's stuff look like. I could ask Stephanie if she has any others that she could share with me. But I started with the environmental factors and by animals. So the first section I read was about animals. So cat, dogs, mosquitoes, and wasps, I'm all considered a yellow level 2, which makes sense. I mean, I swell up with mosquito bites like quarter size or bigger for every mosquito bite, so that doesn't surprise me. But I showed up for a level 3 of bees. And so I'm going to ask my doctor about that because I haven't been stung by a bee in a very long time, but level 3 seems high to me. So that is something I'm going to talk to my doctor about. But environmental factors sourced by plants. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 level 1s, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 level 2s. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 level 3s. So if you know me in real life, you know that my allergies suck as far as flowers, plants, spring, summer, all the things make me sneeze all the time. So that didn't surprise me either. So that kind of is what it is. And so I was already kind of aware of that. Same with like cats and dogs. Certain dogs I'm more allergic to than others, and same with cats. I kind of knew that my whole life. So it's kind of cool to see it on the piece of paper. Other environmental factors, these ones I can't really pronounce, so I still have to do some research on them. Again, like I said, this is literally less than 24 hours, so I haven't been able to really research the ones I don't understand yet. So I will come back to this page once I have time to research what some of those words mean, because as a normal Joe Schmo, I don't know what a lot of those are. But the part I was so excited for was the food stuff. So it breaks it down into meat, veggies, fruits, dairy, carbs, seafood, drinks, nuts, seasonings, and then additives/ingredients. So this is the main reason that I was doing it, was because it's easy to digest. So meats, it says I have a level 1 for beef jerky, duck, and liver. Don't really eat any of those anyways. Level 2 was bacon and lamb. So bacon I'm gonna have to monitor. That's one of the foods that anytime I eat it now for the next 6 months, I am going to see how my body reacts for the next 24 to 72 hours, and keep notes on that. And level 3 was eel, rabbit, and venison. Also 3 things that I don't eat. So super good. I was worried about beef and like hamburger meat and chicken, but neither of those are on there, so we are good to go there. Veggies, I had asparagus, green bell peppers, Brussels sprouts, chicory lettuce, edamame beans, some type of lettuce I've never heard of, leek, onion, radish, and runner beans as level 1. So again, I will monitor when I have, because I do like asparagus, Brussels sprouts, onion, and that's about it on that list. So I'll monitor, like I said. Yellow was cress, portobello mushrooms, potatoes, and rutabaga. So I'm going to probably limit my mushroom and potato intake for the next 6 months just to see. I don't eat a lot of them anyways, but I do want to see. And level 3 was kale, turnip, and vegetable fat. So again, don't like kale. I don't like the taste of it, so now I just won't eat it. Turnips, not something I buy, and vegetable fat, not something we typically use. Fruits, I had fig, some melon, grapefruit, lemons, pineapple, and strawberries were all level 1. Blueberries, gala apples, red grapes, jazz apples, and quince were level 2. So I do like lemons, I do like strawberries, I do like blueberries, and I do occasionally eat grapes. So those are all ones that I'm gonna just make a note by when I eat them, how I feel after. Level 3, I had mango, which I eat dried mango kind of regularly, so I'm gonna have to stop doing that for now and see. Pine nut, pink lady apple, and pomegranates. So pomegranates threw me for a loop. So I went and looked at my supplements. I have to cut out apple cider vinegar gummies, which if you guys have been following me for a while, you know is one of my favorite products from FNX, but there's a decent amount of pomegranate juice in there. And then today I went and reached for a Beach Bar as I'm walking out the door, and I ate it anyways because I was literally the only thing I had. There's also pomegranate juice in the plant-based Beach Bars. So I'm now going to have to monitor a little bit closely when I'm checking that type of stuff for pomegranates or pomegranate juice, because that is a huge trigger. And so since I've been taking apple cider vinegar gummies consistently for months, I'm interested to see what happens when I cut that out, if that truly does help with the all-around inflammation. Because originally I was seeing a lot less bloat when I started taking them, but now that I know I have a sensitivity to it, on top of all these other things that I've been putting in my body on a consistent basis, I'm interested to see how that affects the bloating. Because really the bloating is the big thing, and the puffiness in my face are the 2 big things, and the stomach cramps that I'm gonna try and eliminate by getting this test done. Dairy, level 1, blue cheese and goat's milk. Don't eat either of those. Level 2, butter, cheddar cheese, and cream cheese. All things I do consume pretty regularly, so I'm gonna have to start monitoring that. And then number 3 is lactose, which I knew I'm lactose intolerant. I have been a majority of my life, so that one does not surprise me. Carbs, level 2, I had white bread. Level 3, I had brown bread and rye bread. So I'm gonna have to do more research on that and figure out if the type of breads that I currently buy fall into that or how I'm gonna work around that. Seafood is the one spot that one of the spots I should say, I'm super bummed about. So I have level 1 codfish and flatfish, which is fine. Level 2 is crayfish, which I don't eat. But level 3 is halibut, shellfish, shrimp, brown trout, and sea trout. I love shrimp. Like, love it. So I'm obviously gonna try and keep it to a minimum. If not, take it out once I really start this kind of elimination type diet, and see what happens. Drinks is our next section. So ale, alcohol, gin, lager, red wine, tequila, and vodka all showed up as ones. I truly don't really drink any of those. No, level 2 was black coffee, which I'm super bummed about, and I'm going to be working with a couple friends. I'm not ready to give up my coffee mentally, so that one's going to be a track and see, I think. Coffee sub made from barley, orange juice, and yerba mate tea. So orange juice I don't have a lot of. Yerba mate tea is in some of my supplements. So that is one that I'm going to have to monitor and see, but one I would have never ever thought that I would be sensitive to. Third, apple juice, like the only juice I like drinking, so that's a bummer. Chamomile tea, cranberry juice, which is interesting because doctors prescribe that for certain gut issues, but obviously not for me. Ovaltine, rum, which is funny because that is typically, if I'm gonna drink hard liquor, it's gonna be Malibu, which is rum, which I'm highly sensitive to, so that won't be a thing anymore. Sambuca, which I don't know what that is, so not that. And then green tea. So drinks are kind of the spot that killed me because coffee and green tea. So green tea is what is the energy in my Verb bars. It's what the energy is in my pre-workout. And a lot of my teas that I buy are green tea based. So I am going to have to sit down and do a lot of research on how to fix that. Figure out how to eliminate it and hopefully reintroduce it to be able to tolerate it. Because like I said, so far the drinks is going to be the hardest category for me in regards to things that I enjoy on a somewhat regular basis, if not regular basis. Next is nuts. I had level 1 for almonds and peanuts, and then level 2 for hazelnuts. So since I don't have any level 3s in nuts, I probably am just going to keep my nut butter intake where it's at because I don't use a lot of it. Seasonings, level 1, basil, cardamom, cinnamon, and parsley. Level 2, currants, black and red, dill, and then level 3 is black pepper, which is funny because I don't like pepper very much, so I don't put it on a lot of things, but it's definitely interesting to see that on there. Next is the additives section, and I'm just gonna number off what I have because this seems kind of insane. So for level 1, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 33 level 1 greens, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 26 yellow 2s, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 43 red 3s. So this is the part that I'm going to have to take a lot of time to learn, figure out, and kind of go from there. There's some that are really easy, like evaporated milk, honey, maize flour are level 1s that I know what the heck they are. Level 2s, peppermint oil and yeast. Level 3 ones that I know what they are, pumpkin seeds, salt, and turmeric. The rest I kind of need to research, figure out what they actually are. Some of them I know they're just additives, and some are. I'm a little concerned about the salt being a level 3, so I have to talk to my doctor and or a nutritionist about that to figure out what the heck we're supposed to do about that, because in here it says I'm allergic to it, and then they do this alimentary research test. So it says it has 4 sections. A needs section shows low retention of these vitamins and minerals after consumption. Supplementation for these items may prove beneficial. Fair shows normal retention of these vitamins, minerals after consumption. Best shows the ideal retention of these vitamins, minerals after consumption, and high shows the excess retention of these minerals after consumption. So according to this, I have low retention of vitamin K, D3, B9, B5, B2, B1, sodium, potassium, manganese, lysine, iodine, glutamic acid, calcium, and bioflavonoids. I have fair consumption of vitamin E, C, B6, B3, B12, A, omega-9, omega-3. I have best consumption of zinc, selenium, molybdenum, magnesium, biotin, aspartic acid, and I have high retention of omega-6, inositol, tryptophan, lithium, and chromium. If I said any of those wrong, I'm sorry. So that's another one where I need to ask some questions. I go to my actual doctor in July, so I'll have some data to bring with me, and I might meet with a nutritionist, not sure yet. And then the last report that they give me is a heavy metals alimentary research test. So this report will show the levels of intolerance to a specific item. It is not able to determine the amount of substance present in my body. So my intolerance for manganese, lead, germanium, strontium, silver, rubidium, mercury, zirconium, vanadium, uranium, and tin is high. Medium is platinum and nickel, and then I have 2 different sets of low for a whole bunch of other stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22 other things are low. So I have some work to do. I have some research to do, but I promised a vlog/blog for you guys on what this all encompasses, how it could potentially help you, what I'm going to be focusing on. Like I said, there's certain ones that I'm going to try and cut out cold turkey. Other ones I'm going to do more research on, figure out how I can cut them out safely without messing up my body too much, while focusing on less inflammation, less bloat, and less stomach cramping. So that is my goal for the next 6 months. Ideally, I will have a new video for you guys every couple weeks, unless something drastic happens. If you have questions, let me know. I will make sure to have Steph's contact information for anybody who is interested. So far, I think it's well worth the money because I got a lot of information. Now it's my job to do the work. But yeah, this is a 20-minute video. So if you've made it this far, thank you, and I appreciate you guys, and I hope this is helpful, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, and we can connect soon.